Oh, snaps. Baddest race bash truggy ever. Oh, snaps. Look at her. Isn't she a beaut? With the baddest, bam, nitro engine ever made. Sexy beast. Look at that monster. It's the famous 28 Rex Legend and the legendary 9886 Super Strong with the 41032 header, son. Even the new Techno Truggy won't be able to touch this thing. Too many goodies. M2C, baby. And there you go. Risk it for the biscuit. Oh, what? We have some Savox Cavalieris in there? Oh, snaps! And the Protex. Bam! 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 Beast. Peace. Well, almost there, people. Only thing missing is the pipe. And then she's pretty much ready to go. Got all, well, most of the goodies. There's more upgrades to come, but the KM Project KMX King Motors Project X. So those bonehead carbon fiber hinge pin holders look pretty sexy. She's looking good. I can't wait to fire her up. Stock 30.5 cylinder. We're just going to beat the hell out of that. 990 racer tail. As you guys know, we did some aluminum upgrades. Low rear, RC modified rear chassis piece. Scorpion, black anodized chassis on her. Mostly Mad Max. A lot of Mad Max stuff. Got them beefy ass Mad Max steering turnbuckles. Mad Max servo saver steering. Whole rear. Most of the rear is all aluminum. Still have the original diff case, heavy duty Mad Max 9mm drive shafts. I'm not gonna worry about upgrading the transmission really. It's got 1 million weight in the rear. I'm not gonna worry about it until I put a different engine in. DDM velocity stack on there. Other than that, she's ready to rip, people. So, just thought I'd give you guys a quick update. She's looking good. Alright, people. Stay tuned. Catch you soon. Peace. What up, Nitro Nation? Well, at the parents this weekend, Halloween's tomorrow, so by the time you guys see this video, hope you had a great, happy, safe Halloween. I haven't got my, I think it'll be here Monday. I haven't got my new spring, by the way. To update you, Mike Taylor, shout out to him, stands behind the products that he sells. UFC, the owner, talked to him for a while. His name's Rhino. I'll go over that more on a later part of this video. This is just a quick little rip. The major part of this video that you're going to see will be busting out the Muggy with a badass modified engine. I won't tell you, it'll be a surprise. And we're going to be breaking out the Kyosho MP9 TKI4 buggy with the RCR modded Virtus. But anyway, Rhino Fatty is the owner of UFC. He honored the clutch spring that broke in this. I haven't got it yet, so what I did is the original clutch shoes and the spring that came with this engine from OBR. I think it's a 8500 or a 9000, I'm not sure. But anyway, just threw it in there for now. But the next time we do a full-on rip session with this, we will be running, obviously, the UFC clutch that I have with the new 9500 spring. So I never ran this clutch setup, standard shoes, with an 8500 spring in it. So, and you want to know what an idle is supposed to be like, a perfect idle? On this fifth scale 34 reed anyway, you're listening to it. If your shit don't idle like this all day long, learn how to tune. It's not that hard. And I will say, if you can't tune a fifth scale, you should just quit. Go do something else. It's not for you. And like I told a lot of guys, some people just don't have the DNA to do fifth scale or nitro. Anyway, let's see what she's got. Remember, this clutch is brand new. It's never been ran before. It's a regular shoe clutch. Like I said, it's the one that I got when I got the engine built. Never ran it. I believe the spring is an 8500 in it. Doesn't hit as hard as the UFC, but it works for now. And obviously, this clutch wouldn't last that long in this thing. I would eat those shoes up. Now remember, this thing is tuned from the elevation here in Corona, where my parents live, is like 600. The elevation where I ran this last, up in Lake Isabella, 4 hours from here, is 2007, 2006, so it's about a 2,000 foot elevation change. It seems like it's idling a little high, but let's warm it up a little bit and then we'll see. This thing still wants to get squirrely. And remember, that's a 2158 gear setup. It's still got plenty of top. Oh yeah, she definitely is a ripper. Rip the foundation off the house. I can't do this that much longer because I know the neighbors, they hate me already. Look at the body on. I need to run more past. Sounds a little rich up top. Let's make another pass real quick. Sounds a little gurgly up top. Sound a little rich up top. I like running it a little bit of rich, but I don't want it to. I think I'm gonna leave it. Sounds good to me. Sorry about that, people. A little glitch in the matrix. But she was running a little rich on top. Leaned her out a little bit. I think she's good to go. Hopefully this spring don't snap. Sounds pretty wicked to me, people. Alright, I think that's enough. Stay tuned. We got the Muggy coming with a badass modified engine in it. And we're going to run the big original Muggy tires. Everybody keeps hitting me up. Come on, Muggy, you got to run the tires. I want to see it with the big tires. So hopefully this badass modified engine that we got in the Muggy right now doesn't blow off those tires, because those Muggy tires are really rare. But we are going to run them with the Muggy tires, so stay tuned. And we got the Kyosho MP9 TKI4, and it's got the badass RCR modded Virtus in it. 7 port. So we're going to see what, haven't brought the Virtus out in a long time. Everybody by popular demand, wants me to run the Virtus. Come on, run the Virtus. I know the Virtus will get the Reds, give the Reds a run for the money. So I don't know if it's going to run much different, possibly, because it's still new. So we're going to run it again. But anyway, I probably will run this until I get the other clutch put in it. So probably won't. This is the only little bit that you're going to see of the 5B. We're going to see if we can get the Baja. King Motors Baja is almost ready too. So, but she is a natty beast. So yeah, like I said, if you can't tune a 5th scale, then you might want to think about another hobby. All right, people. Look at this beast. Idle all day long, people. What up, Nitro Nation? Well, yes, we are up at the lake doing some more renovations. It is chilly, probably around 50, low 50s. So, but we're gonna see if we can at least get her to idle. I don't know how the tune's going to be. I did have to change the carburetor out. This carburetor has a leak right here at the high-speed needle. So I'm going to see if I can fix it. But for now, I have an extra one from one of my 28/8s, other 28/8s. So I put it on there. We're running the Reds 2143. This is the first time running a 41032 header. The clutching is weird on this because the only thing I could get to fit on here, because all my other clutches are like all on all my other whips, instead of pulling them off. This is pretty much a Muggy clutch. It's a Muggy 3-shoe clutch with max life 3-shoe clutches. I think medium springs. So we're going to see how that's going to work. The clutch bell's a 14. So obviously LRP 32, Spec 4, RCR modded. I think this is my first one because I have 2 of them. And we do have the Muggy tires on it. So give me 1 second and we will see if we can get this warmed up and fire it up. Hold tight. Alright people, see if we can get her fired up. I noticed this clutch doesn't got a lot on the bottom end, but then all of a sudden it kicks in, watch. And then it's gone. I don't want to run these Muggy tires, so we're not going to make this footage of the Muggy too long, because I really shouldn't probably be running these tires on concrete since they're really rare. Woo! The steering is kind of weird on this thing still. Oh! One thing I don't want to do is crash this thing because I don't have spare parts. That's why one thing I will tell you guys, even though I'll run it from time to time, like the next engine I'm going to run in this thing will be the LRP, I mean the 28.8 Rex Legend. I'm not sure which one because I have a couple of them modified. But I probably won't be sending this thing or jumping it or really bashing it hard until I get extra parts for it, because I don't have a lot of spare parts, and if I break something I'm out. So yeah, these tires aren't real stable top end. But this LRP moves, this 2143 Reds with the Novarosi 41032 header on it. Works okay. See, I'm sliding these tires around and I'm wearing them. I don't want to wear them out too much. And it's really cold up here. Yeah, see, look, I don't want to wear these tires out. And that 3-shoe clutch, it's not the best setup. I don't even know what kind of clutch bell it is. It's some China clutch bell. But it's idling kind of high. And it doesn't want to like it doesn't have a lot of bottom. And I know it's not the pipe or the header or the engine. It's the clutch. So maybe I might run the LRP 32 on it again and just change the clutch setup, because I did, after I already set this up, find a different one. Still wants to drift to the left, to the right. It has plenty of mid and top, it just doesn't have a lot of bottom. I mean, it moves. See if we can get it flying up here. Yeah, going that fast, if I roll it, I'm going to do some damage. She moves though. Still rich on the bottom. It's just really cold out here. It's not getting any warmer. The tune on it's okay. The idle's a little high, but you guys know me, I like to run it rich anyway. Whoa! I think I'm glad I have these big tires on, because if I had Badlands on or street tires, I probably would have rolled it already. This thing's not very stable with these tires, especially with this RCR modded LRP 32. Once that mid-range kicks in, it gets real squirrely. So I probably got to work on setting up the steering better. But here you guys wanted it. Big tires. Baddest monster truck, hybrid, whatever you want to call it, ever made. Tell you what, between the LRP 32 modified and the modified 28 Rex Legend are the most fuel uneconomical engines I own. And the P3 modified .28 Pico too. They are not good on fuel. Yeah, it doesn't, like I said, I don't really care for 3-shoe clutches. So we might do the LRP 32 again on this, but with a 4-shoe. Because this thing should be pulling wheelies like crazy. I just don't think the clutch setup's right on this thing. But anyway, there's the Muggy. I want to get these tires off of the concrete, retire them. I really don't want to run them anymore. Just a lot of people kept hitting me up. Hey, Muggy, man, you got to run the big, we want to see it, you know, with the original tires on it. So there you go. Original Muggy tires. And I probably just wore the crap out of them now, so. I can't even get this thing up to 150. It's just cold up here. Cold and windy. There you go, people. Classic, legend. They don't make them like this anymore, unfortunately. The Muggy. LRP 32, RCR modded. Alright, well, we're done. Let's get this thing, these tires off the road. Alright, people. Stay tuned. Alright, people, so there you have it. Gotta work on the steering. I think these Muggies, well, this one anyway, could be something loose in there. I don't like that. I mean, look at that slop. It's a lot of slop. Other than that, yeah, you know, what more can you say about the LRP 32? Besides, it is a badass engine. It is a .32, but at the end of the day, it's still made in Taiwan. Still a polished turd to me. 28.8, 10 times better. Even the Pico P3 28, way better. I'm not too sure about this 2143. I think it's a badass combo. This thing should have been like really hitting on the bottom, pulling the front end up no problem. It wanted to come up a few times, but for a monster truck like this, it should be like doing stand-up wheelies. But I think it's that clutch. 3-shoe clutch, I'm not real excited about it. So if I do ever run this one again, I'm not sure if I'm going to run it again. I might just take this out. Next one we'll run in there will be the 28. Coming up next is the Kyosho MP9 TK4. We have the RCR modded Virtus in it. I can't remember what pipe combo I have on that. But we're going to run that one. So stay tuned, that will be included in this video, and maybe we might throw in a bonus third nitro whip run, which would be the Techno NT 48.3 with the modded, I think it has the TNS modded 28.8 Rex Legend with the 9986 Super Strong and the 41032 header on it as well. So anyway, yeah, you know, it's a monster truck. What do you want? It's an RTR. Baddest one ever made. I'm going to have to clean this thing up. It's pretty filthy. And as you can see, these tires, I don't want to run these no more. Look at, they're even starting to split a little, which I was afraid of. Dang it, I'm going to have to clean them up really good and just put them away. I think I've done enough wear and tear on them for once. So, yeah, look, they're even starting to split on the side. Damn it. Now I'm pissed. I didn't really want to run these things, but a lot of people wanted me to run it. These tires, I'm not going to ever run them again. That's it. They're very rare. It's hard to find these tires, man. If I can find another set, I will get another set of them. Anyway, that's all I got. Stay tuned. More coming on this video. There's a full panoramic view of Lake Isabella. Well, not the actual lake. Yeah. What up, Nitro Nation? Just thought I'd throw this in the video before we get to the next part, which is the firing up of the Kyosho MP9 TK4 with the RCR modified Virtus. Because a lot of people, after I ran the reds, did some hit some high notes and so forth, and just, you know, didn't bash it, just screamed it. A lot of people are like, hey, I think that Virtus will give it a run for its money, which it won't. I ran them both, so I already know. But yeah, for shits and giggles, why not? I haven't ran the Virtus in a while anyway. But anyway, I just wanted to pull up the side of the road so I can kind of give you guys a panoramic view of where I'm at. This is 4 hours north of where I live, and it's still considered Southern California, but this is Kern County. If you're not from California, you have no idea. All I can tell you is it's 4 hours north of where I live in Orange County. And the place is right up in that, kind of in that little canyon area over there. But anyway, it's definitely, to me anyway, I've been in Texas. Those of you that know or don't know, I lived in Texas for like 7 years, San Antonio. So I know exactly where Woogie, not exactly, but I know where Woogie lives, sort of. I used to go up to Canyon Lake, that area where Woogie Nitro lives, so I know that whole area. But I lived in San Antonio for about 6-7 years. But anyway, this is country to me, to a city slicker. Just thought I'd show you the view. It's actually really clear today, a little windy. But anyway, stay tuned, and we'll be firing up the Kyosho and the Virtus and ripping it. And there might be some bonus footage, I don't know. But I have a couple other things I'm going to share with you guys when we get to that part of the video. Alright people, catch you in a few. Muggy's out. Peace. Bam. What up, Nitro Nation? Well, what the F? How in the world does a guy like me, that a lot of people really don't care about, but it's funny how I have a lot of haters out there, and they're going to be haters because they're just jealous for various reasons, but either all these haters are watching my videos 400 to 600 times every time I upload, or there's a lot of closet Muggy Maniac fans. But my bigger question is, how does a guy like me even get to 1,000 subscribers? Well, I'll tell you how. The hard way. A guy once said, it's very reputable in this business, or this hobby, I should say. Some people treat it like a business. It's a hobby. He said, people will watch you if you just put in the work. If you put in hard work and you know, get your stuff right, give out some decent information, maybe inspire somebody on the way. I mean, I don't really, I'm not doing this to inspire nobody. I'm self-inspired, which means I love this hobby, nitro gas. So obviously, you know, I do it because I have a passion for it. I'm very passionate at what at this hobby. And that's why a lot of times I take things too literally when I probably shouldn't. And I probably would have eliminated a lot of drama down the line. But shout out to all the haters, all the thumbs down. Because if it wasn't for you, I would have never got to 1,000 subscribers. Okay? But more importantly, the actual loyal viewers, the people that actually subscribe. I never asked once for nobody to subscribe. I never asked for anybody to watch me. I never asked for nothing, ever. Because I think that stuff, like a person said, also, I think that shit's gay. Anytime people ask and beg and, oh, subscribe and, you know, give me a thumb, I really don't care. Give me a thumbs down. Unsubscribe. I've said that many times. Do me a favor, unsubscribe. If you don't like the way I say things, if you're not if you don't like my videos, don't watch or unsubscribe. I could care less. You watch because, for whatever reason you have. Maybe just a lot of people like to see if I'm starting any shit or there's any drama with me. So, but anyway, point is, people watch. When people stop watching me, and I only get, a couple hundred views per video, then I won't make videos anymore. No reason for me to. I don't need to. I'm going to enjoy my hobby whether or not I make videos, period. Okay, so obviously you guys seen the 5B rip. Obviously you guys have seen the Muggy. You've seen a little glimpse of the, I call it Project KMX, which is the King Motors Baja. We're almost, well, I don't want to say done because you're never done with a lot of these things. There's always stuff to do to it. But anyway, before we get into that, hold on 1 second. I got to take a leak. Nature's calling. All right, people, I'm back. Back teeth are floating there. So anyway, you've seen, obviously up until this point of the video, little test and tune on the 5B. That thing is just, I love it because it's so maintenance free. It's so easy to take apart, so easy to put back together, so easy to clean and keep up, and I love it, man. And I highly recommend, as soon as DDM gets those in, which should be any time now, buy yourself a 5B, build it exactly the way you want it, make it yours, personalize it, customize it, or buy a Baja. Like I said before, if you buy a Baja and you don't like to really do a lot of wrenching, then keep it as stock as you can. Because as soon as you start upgrading it, there's a lot of modifications you have to do. It's a lot of work. Okay, they're not, unlike the 5B, the Bajas are not a joy to work on. Especially if you're not mechanically inclined, they're a bitch. And I'm pretty mechanically inclined, and I still think they're a bitch. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to run the Techno. Maybe that might be a bonus. I guess you'll find out when you watch the video. This will probably be an hour-long video, just so you guys know, or I'm sure you guys already know that by now, like most of my videos, except for the last one was really short. But anyway, Kyosho, 8-time IFMAR world champion, probably my favorite buggy. I do love my Techno. Nothing jumps like that thing anyway. This thing just handles way differently. I love this thing. I do love the Cobra too. And I like my Mugen. So, but I probably had to say this is probably my favorite. You know, I spared no expense when I got this. I got a really crazy deal on it. I think I paid $200 for it and came with all brand new parts extra. I mean, I got a steal and basically built this thing from the chassis up. The only thing that's not brand spanking new that I haven't replaced is the shocks. So, I mean, they're in decent shape, but I think I'm going to replace them. Just like my Techno shocks, I think it's time to replace those. There will be another revision coming to those. It's time to refresh the arms. You know, refresh some things on the Techno. I know my drive cups, outer drive cups are getting kind of where they get that little groove in them. When they get those grooves, it's time to replace them, because that'll just wear your dog bones down, or your drive shaft, so that will be coming. This thing, there's a few things that I'm probably going to do to this. They make aluminum diffs for it. They also make some upgrades. I want to try to find the chassis, so I basically will try to get all the goodies. The only person, like I said, that I know that has one of these things with every upgrade available in mint condition is Floyd Brewer, which I don't know what Floyd's up to. Hopefully him and his family are doing good. I haven't seen or heard from that guy in a long time, but I know he's still around. But he has a badass Muggy that has all the goodies. So I want to try to do as much upgrading as this I can. The LRP 32, yeah, it did okay. That clutch that I ran in there, that Mugen 3 shoe for this setup sucked ass. I did not like it. You guys obviously seen it in the video. Didn't have anything on the bottom. Tons of mid and top end, but it didn't have any bite on the bottom. So, and it's not the engine or the pipe. But next time we do run this thing, which I don't know, because I have other whips I want to run, we will probably put one of my 28.8 Rex Legends in here. Novarosi's in it next time we run it. And I have mentioned to a few of my friends, I don't know exactly if they fit perfectly, but I'm pretty sure they do. The Losi 5B front shocks, the shocks on the front of the 5Bs, not the rear because they're bigger, the front ones, I think fit this thing all the way around. Yes, it'll be expensive, but that's a future upgrade. Instead of doing the blue ones like the LSC, I'm going to go next level. I'm going to throw 5B front TLR shocks, which are badass, all the way around this thing. So that'll be coming. But anyway, enough of my yip yapping. Let's time to rip this thing. Time to scream it. Let's hit some high notes. Let's do some full pulls. And yeah, this thing is a badass. It's been a while since I fired up. I'm kind of pretty much just going to go a box tune, whatever's on the bump box. I think it should be okay from the last time I ran it. Although, yes, we are at a higher altitude, so I might need to tweak it a little bit. But we'll see if we can go with, if the tune that's on it right now holds up from the last time I ran it. But yeah, so we're going to rip this thing. I'm not going to do a long ripping video of this because it's going back and forth, you know, out here is just boring. It is really cold. It's you know, what can I say? It's winter time up here. They do get snow sometimes. You guys seen that panoramic view earlier that I included in this video. It's really pretty out here. But it's one of those places. It's a nice place to visit. But I would never live up here. It's out in the middle of nowhere. But anyway, so let's get to this thing and fire it up. And yeah, again, thank you for all those that have supported me. You guys know who you are that have been with me from the get-go. You know, guys like Elite RC, guys like 1/5 Garage. I talked to like some new friends of mine that I've been getting acquainted with lately. Shout out to, I think it's Jason, Jersey Jason. Me and him like talk for like hours and hours when we start chatting. He's totally into the drag racing thing, but you know, he does a little bit of everything. But me and him talk a lot. Shout out to other guys that I talk to a lot, like, well, I haven't talked in a while, but other guys that I've met, like Blue Crab, you know, shout out to the normals like Garrett Attic, Nitro Mike. Me and him haven't talked in a while, but the guys that I usually talk to all the time, go check out his channel, Loco. Remember, it was Nitro Miguel. He changed it. It's Loco Nitro. His name is Miguel. Go check out his channel. Give him, give him some support. Me and him talk like every day also. Probably him and Jersey, Jason, and Gearhead Attic are probably the three guys that I talk to on a regular, like all the time. But me and Jason and Miguel talk every single day. Me and Gearhead have talked a lot, but sometimes he's busy because, he's busy with the son, and he's a busy, hardcore diesel mechanic. So he loves what he does. And it's a lot of work, man. It takes talent and takes skills and knowledge to do what he does. So, some people take that stuff lightly. I don't, because I know he takes it seriously. It's what puts food on his table and in his kid's mouth. So it's important. I also, just so you guys know, I did get a promotion. So now, instead of doing the CNC and all the machining stuff that I used to do, I will be QC. So now I get to check everything, which is, I like, because I'm very meticulous, very anal when it comes to details. You guys know how my whips are. A lot of people don't think I run these things that much, man, because they look so immaculate all the time, because I just take care of them. If you're going to put this kind of money into these things, especially fifth scale, you might want to take it apart and clean it by hand. But some people that are lazy or don't want to will just do the minimum. Not me. I've got too much invested in it to do that. So anyway, let me stop my yapping again. Shout out to all those who supported me. Muggy finally hits 1,000 subscribers. And that's all I really, it doesn't really matter to me. But I figured if I at least to get there, whatever happens, I'm not looking to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. I'm not trying to make a career out of this. This is just me being me. If you don't like me, go watch somebody else, unsubscribe, whatever. But this is me being me, sharing the passion I have for nitro and the passion I have for fifth scale. So catch you guys in a second. Let me get this thing warmed up and start ripping. Catch you in a few. Peace. All right, people, you ready? See what she's got. Help if I connect it first. That might help.
Welcome to Noble.
Hold on a second. Sorry about that, little glitch in the matrix. Very cold out here, cold and windy. Get her warmed up. The body on. I think the tune is okay. Still not warmed up. Yeah, the Virtus is pretty tough. One of the best .21s Novorossi ever put out. I'd say it has to be, not in this order, but the best 21s Novorossi ever made, in my opinion. I don't own all of them, but just from what I've seen, is the P5, the Virtus. This is the 7 port, because there's a 7 and a 9. Mito 7. There's another one that I want to get. It's very rare. It's called the Nero Toro, I think. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but see if she idles. Sounds like money to me. These tires are already getting bald. She is definitely a screamer. She's a ripper. Yeah, but those are probably the best. Well, the Mephisto, can't forget that one. Mephisto, Mito 7. Uh-oh. Am I out of fuel already? Alright people, sorry about that. Clutch bell came loose. It's not all the way loose, but it's loose enough to where I had to turn the idle up. But we'll run it for a little bit more instead of me shutting it down and then fixing it and wasting more time, so I think it'll be okay. It's just the idle's high. But other than that, she runs great, man. I love this Virtus. This Virtus doesn't even have a couple gallons through it, maybe. I did shim this, so it doesn't have the top end that it normally does, but I like the bottom end a lot better. Yeah, the idle's high right now. Yeah, see. Alright, well, I think you guys have seen enough. I'm bored already. Maybe if we have enough room in this video, we'll throw in the Techno NT 48.3. So it's just, if it continues to get even more loose, it's not gonna idle. But I can already tell you, it's pretty loose. Dang, I hate that. I know I Loctited it, maybe I didn't. I usually put a little dab of blue Loctite on my clutch bell. So, where's my other flashlight? So I can see down in there. Alright, people. Let's see if I can get a light down there. Now, can you guys see down in there? See that? No bueno. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see that. Should be able to see that, I think. My camera's right. It's still on my head, so. See that? When your clutch bell's loose like that, no bueno. It'll run. It's just, it won't idle right. Sometimes it won't even stay idle, like obviously it just quit. So, let's see if we can fire it up again. See? Doesn't want to stay idle. Yeah, it won't stay idle. Anyway, you get the point. You guys seen it. It rips. Maybe I'll add on to this video. Maybe I won't add on to this video. Maybe we did a little bit of this. Did some couple, speed passes. Maybe we just might go to the, because I've got a couple days up here. So anyway, it's probably the last time I come up here for a while. But anyway, maybe we'll just go straight to the NT 48.3. I will say that this Mr. Tune Reds, it's the EFRA 2112 pipe with the header that comes with it. It's a pretty nasty combo. I like it. It's got bottom, mid, it's got top. I would have to say this is a pretty comparable. Maybe has a little bit more top end than the 2143 Reds. So I've got this one, the 2143, and the 2104. The 2104 is definitely mid and top. The 2143 Reds is a lot of bottom and mid. This one is more across the board. So if you want, for .21 anyway, because this is the only engine I branded on, for this Virtus, it seems to work very well. Dang it. I might have to, I'm not going to have any, it's getting dark right now. Maybe I'll run it before I finish up this video and upload it. If you guys see this video, you're either going to see more of this, or you're going to see some of that, or you won't see either one, and that'll be the video, because I think we're almost an hour. But I did want to say that special shout out to Rhino. His name is Rhino Fatty. He's the owner of UFC. Took care of me as far as the clutch, spring. Also, shout out to Mike Taylor, because it wouldn't have been possible without Mike. Mike definitely sticks behind anything that he sells, not only his products, but what he sells. I got some special goodies. If you guys know or don't know, Taylor RC, formerly RC Max, is clearing out a lot of their stuff that has the RC Max name on it. So check out Detroit Performance. Don't worry about DDM because they don't carry but one thing. So check out Detroit Performance. They're the one that's got all of it. Also, check out DDM. They're doing their Black Friday till November 16th. So I've got a few $100 worth of stuff coming from them and coming from Detroit Performance. The stuff I got from Detroit Performance coming in is going for when we take the King Motor Baja to the next level. We've already went to one level above from being stock, actually a lot. I can't wait to fire that thing up. The pipe, by the time you guys see this video, the pipe, I probably already have it. I was going to do an unboxing of the pipe that I got for the King Motors Baja. You guys are going to be very shocked because, and the only reason I got it is because it was the only pipe that I could get for a really great deal, and I was able to get it quickly. So it's already waiting when I get back home. I'm not even going to do the unboxing on it. I'm going to take it, put it on the King Motors. Next time, the video after this one, probably in another week or so, you will see the King Motors Baja completed to where, you know, where I want it for right now. But it's all ready to go. I'll do an unveiling with the new pipe on it and everything. So you'll see the pipe on it, and we'll do a first fire, and get that thing ripping since we did all the upgrades to it. I probably put in about $1,000 into that thing. I'm almost $2,000 into that thing already. I'm glad I only paid, you know, less than $600 for it. But anyway, that's coming. More of the 5B. I got some goodies coming for the 5B. We're going to take the 5B to a whole nother level as well. Mostly with chassis and diff housings. So anyway, more nitros coming. I got 2 more nitros that I'm looking at. I'm ready to pull the trigger on one new truggy. I'm just torn. I'd like to get 2 new truggies, but I'm going to get 1 new truggy and probably another buggy. But the truggies first. I've got, I don't know what, 5 or 6 buggies. There is a couple buggies that I still want, but it's time to add another truggy. Badass, next level race truggy. We're either going to get it and rebuild it, or we're going to build it. We've got another bunch of, well, I got 2 more motors that I'm going to be getting, because I got to get those 10 or however many, 8 or 10 that are going to RC Renew to get supersized. So those will be coming in the next few months, as far as there'll be an unboxing of a whole boatload of RCR modded badass engines. 21s, 25s, 23s, 30s, 28s. I've got a bunch of them. But anyway, that'll be coming soon. Well, in the near future, but probably in the next couple months. But for now, we're getting the King Motors Baja ready to fire up and run for the first time since I got all the upgrades. And we're going to run some more nitro. There's a couple nitros that I haven't run my Cobra in a while. I haven't ran my Muggy buggy, and I mean, I've got a lot of stuff that I want to run and other engines that I want to run too. So anyway, enough of my blabbing. Again, shout out to all those people that helped me get to 1,000 subscribers. I did it the hard way, which means, what's the old Frank Sinatra thing? I did it my way. I did it the Muggy way. Not caring what people thought, not caring what people, how they felt about me, not caring if people's, you know, people got butthurt or whatever. It is what it is, you know. I never hold any punches. I don't blow smoke up anybody's ass. Never have, never will. I keep it 100% based on the facts, and that's how I keep it, and that's how I'm always going to keep it. This channel isn't for everybody, just like this hobby isn't for everybody. Some people just don't have the DNA to do nitro and to do gas, and that's okay. Do electric, you know, that floats your boat and makes you happy, then hey, teach his own. Like I always say, at the end of the day, whatever makes you happy and whatever puts a smile on your face, that's the only thing that matters, not what I say or anybody says. Alright, so again, thanks for all those people that supported me the whole journey to 1,000 subscribers. And you know, if I hit 2,000, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I think I'm cool with 1,000. Like I said, I'm not trying to win a popularity contest, or to me, even though it seems like it, it's not a pissing contest. Hey, as long as you're putting out content, and how do you know if you're putting out good content? People watch. Nobody, including YouTube, cares about your subscribers. Nobody on YouTube, including YouTube or anybody, cares about your thumbs up or thumbs down. The only thing that matters is how many people are watching you each video and how long they're watching you. That's the only thing that matters. And that's why I do this. When people stop watching me, guess what? That's when I stop doing videos. And I only do once or twice a week as it is. So anyway, that's all I got, people. Muggy's out. Like I said, there might be a bonus on the end of this video. If not, catch you guys on the next one. Everybody have a great weekend. Happy holidays.